Dang. Can move. I can setup lagi. Lama-lama saya sendiri yang nyanyi nih. Enggak ada itu. Biasanya sih bisa-bisa aja. Nggak boleh pakai ini sekarang. Nggak boleh pakai apa namanya? Biar bukan setup lagi. Soalnya kalau dikasih setengah, oke aja. Greget. Kenapa Mi? Apa? Ada masalah bos? Kenapa kau lihat-lihat saya? Hah? Chicago Bulls, let's go. Malah bener. Main lagi. Main. Singkat. Masuk deh. Kenapa ini Steam Deck dia terbuka nih? Apa sih? Kenapa? Udah kehubung kok. Ya lama.
Akhir pekan setup lagi. Kopi dingin, emosi siap mi. Salah dikit, kenapa mi? Why this game always test me? Katanya santai, nyatanya panas. Weekend G, supposed to chill, malah panas. Main lagi, weekend datang streaming lagi. Main lagi, kesel G tapi happy. Oh main lagi, ngomel dikit
Misalnya.
Kalau kau datang jangan pergi, akhir pekan kita ribut mie di sini.
Susah ya begitu.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free
Kenapa yang harus terbuka ya?
and the Sendi Putra 828 Beng.
Halo,
It's time
Sandy.
for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Hi
Sendi Putra
everyone, Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan
828
Van Gundy, greget, and Alan LaForce is reporting on the
Kenapa?
sidelines. And a quick look at some of the numbers.
NBA
White.
2K26.
Guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's
Sekarang mana Sandy?
timely now to get that feel back.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic at the pivot with Williams at the 4.
Ada
The
apa ya dengan
guards, it's Kenny at the
profesional?
1 with White at the 2. And it's Herter
Loh.
at the 3,
Sendi
the small
Putra
forward. And for the Nets,
828 Orang
we
Sunda.
got Zaire
Oh,
Williams. Terrence Mann
Sundanya
is out
Sunda
there
apa?
with MP. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's
Sunda
Lowry
di
at the
Bekasi
power
kah? Di
forward.
Bandung kah?
Now that we have over half
Shit.
of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content
Yo,
slipping into
Masa
the
Leup.
lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Soalnya saya sudah domisili di Sunda juga. Sunda, Bandung.
Good sense of timing. Here's White. Here's Herter. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Oh, sorry bro.
Deep on the defense there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Herter. Lets it
Wih.
go with a 3.
Itu bisa kosong.
Brooklyn, they defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And they were just
Sendi
draining
Putra
it from outside. A
828
great team
Dewi
shooting.
Sutra.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Thank you Sandy.
An outstanding playmaker. We know that, coach.
Yo, begitu
Are we
jijik ya?
calling him a point forward
Masa begini?
or a 6'8" guard?
To me,
Thank you ya.
Kevin, he's a pure
Thanks.
rock at 6'8". This
Thanks
guy's got
banget.
great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as anyone.
And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one
Gelap banget
top
sebelah
five
sisi
pick
gue sini.
in the last
Ntar lah gue
17
nyalain.
seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case,
Sendi
you've
Putra
got to outperform your draft
828
position.
Sukses
They've
selalu.
had some good
Mau
picks in
tidur
that
dulu.
time.
Thank you, amin.
All-star.
Lu baru mau tidur, cok. Gue baru mau baru bangun.
Knows how to play this game.
Biasanya kalau jam begini belum tidur.
So many ways. It's big for this offense's flow.
The Nets working the ball around now. And Williams with the basket on the assist.
Kenapa dia nggak langsung naik aja tadi?
Great find. Leading
Kan
his
bisa.
team right to the bucket.
White inside.
Weh,
Defended by man.
3 second bos.
Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Oh sorry.
And here's MP
Aduh.
for 3. And it's
Berli.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Iya, itu miss pertama aku.
Outside White.
Dan tembakan kedua.
Right side Williams.
Jaga siapa
And
coba?
won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Oh, Claxton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, outside White. Back to Giddey. Claxton against Vucevic. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Man passes to MP. And he's good on the three ball. MP's got 6 points.
Oh, this is
Begitu cara melepaskan diri dari CPU.
Giddey kicks
Dekat
it.
aja temanmu yang dribble.
There's a good screen. Pass to Williams. And it's Vucevic in the corner.
and it's close, but didn't get on balance quick enough.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Giddey the pass to Williams.
You love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
And again, no good by Chicago. MP left side. Pass to Clowney. Outside Williams. Here's Clowney. And here's MP.
Oh, pas.
Again,
Saya bingung mau lari kemana, sumpah.
The basket on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
outside White. Now here's Williams. No one near Herder as he lets it fly. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Oh, cok.
Williams kicks
Kosong saya.
B. And the three off target.
Miss tuh.
Bulls trail by 10. Giddey surveying the D. Pass to Herder for the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn leading by 10. Now, man. Claxton inside. Vucevic on him.
Ooh.
Hauled in by Williams.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Iya, gampang banget dilawan ya. Nggak ada perlawanan ini, cuy.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout.
Lemah banget Chicago, sumpah.
Minutes to regroup and go over the
Atau timku yang tambah jago ya? Gue bikin kopi dulu ya. Kalian nikmati lah ini. Masuk tidak?
That's the fun, you know. You cook my environment away. Don't just watch, say something. Kalau aku salah jalan, call me out, no judging. Ikut main bareng gue, react aja, be involved. Gerak di layar, remedy check. We're playing this together.
Ternyata tidak kecolok.
Akhir pekan, set up
kind of create something out of nothing for his teammates has been remarkable. Fantastic and timely passing combined with his vision is something that all players should aspire to have.
Now here's White. 9 points last game. From deep, Herder. And in Chicago. No good. And here are the Nets. They're on a 19-7 run. Williams passes to MP. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Nice defense from Giddey.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And Chicago has possession. Following the bucket by the Nets. Giddey against MP. Yes, that goes in.
Oh, Giddey takes the hit and still finishes inside.
MP up top. Giddey defending. Pass to man.
Masih.
Now Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. Williams passes to MP. And it's White with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult.
Mereka selalu coba 3 point yang gagal.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Washington was a man.
What happened?
He finished
Kenapa
with
layupku jelek
67
banget ya?
points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Bingung gua.
They won
Bingung.
that game because of his effort
Bingung.
and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
We got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Giddey, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Giddey's got 7.
The response triple by Giddey showing some serious competitiveness.
MP looking around. Back to Williams. 3-pointer. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets going into the break with a 10-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this.
Ayo lo, ngapain?
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. They've got Dosunmu. He's out there with Jones. Smith is out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Asenge in at the 4-man position. Here's Demon. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball.
What the fucking just happened? Kenapa setelah update NBA ku jadi begini? Jadi kayak berat banget tiba-tiba close aja dia. Gak sopan lagi keluarnya. Karena DLS. Nah gitu ya, tiba-tiba keluar anjay. Gak sopan lagi keluarnya. Tadi gara-gara update, sekarang kenapa coba? Nah tiba-tiba keluar begitu ya. Udah 2 kali nih. In game lagi
And when you look at these teams
keluarnya.
on paper, there's a clear talent discrepancy.
Yeah, but Kevin, games aren't won on paper. And if you're the underdogs, most people have already written you off. So you go out and play free with no pressure and use all of that public doubt as motivation.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Vucevic at the pivot with Williams at the 4. And it's Herter in at the 3 spot. Here's White. No good with the triple. Brooklyn with the ball. Williams with the ball. Defended by Giddey.
Aduh,
MP, no good. Outside, White. Jacks up a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
And the 3 ball is good.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
Back to Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to Herter. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. And again, Chicago. No good. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's man. Out to the right wing. Screen by MP. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Nice outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Wizards. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you gotta outperform your draft position. They've had.
Dia mau masuk tidak? Ini. Cepat. Keluar. Itu kedua kalinya gameku setelah update. Saya nggak tahu update apa ya. Pertama update NBA, kedua update GPU, keluar cok. Kemarin-kemarin nggak pernah begitu soalnya.
And here is Giddey. Following the three-pointer by MP. Back to Giddey. Pass to Williams. Now here's White. Defended by Man. Oh, Claxton in position. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Now here's Giddey. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making
Harun.
plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass
Dia kedengaran ya?
as well as any.
And he sinks the second.
Well, what I like about Giddey, he just knows how to play this game. Helps his team in so many ways. Big for this offense's flow.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's White. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Now, here's MP. This game, an incredible scoring display for him.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Giddey, trailing by 13. Vucevic to the pass to Herter. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injury.
Kenapa dia?
Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Claxton kenapa? What happened with him?
And among the talented VIPs in attendance, Little Tech is here. I wonder if tonight's game might be a source of lyrical inspiration.
I wouldn't doubt it. Nets fans know Lil Tecca can write just about anywhere, from a studio, live event, even on video game party.
Anjir, kok gampang kali.
5 made shots have all been threes. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Giddey. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
With how well Giddey moves and his 6'8" frame, he's such a tough matchup. There aren't a lot of guys who can guard him.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball,
Duh.
working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Now that we have over half of this season.
Miss, itu miss pertamaku free throw, Cuk.
Moving forward.
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Bangs on the trifecta.
Well, this is the calling card of Herter. Lethal from outside the arc.
On the wing, Williams. MP with a screen on Herter. Williams kicks to MP. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 15 points for MP.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
12 orang ini diam-diam wae.
With the ball for Chicago. Trailing by 13. Here's Herter. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. On the wing, Williams. MP sets the screen for Williams. Kicks it out to MP. Sinks the triple. MP's got 18 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Vucevic a screen on MP. Pass to Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Nets. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And Billy
Padahal field goalnya udah gue naikin loh 70.
to the game plan. MP really making a difference here.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
Brooklyn making some changes. Powell, he's jacked in for Williams. And Demon subbed in for Terrence Mann. Chicago also making some changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. And it's Dosumu in for Kevin Herter. Now here's Giddey. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's Giddey, and Vucevic throws it down.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
MP outside. Pass to Clowney. Now here's MP. And again, it's Brooklyn with the
Masih
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Vucevic. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Denver.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Pass to Demon. Back to MP. Here's Clowney, covered by Smith. And that one, good. Clowney's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
White, wide open, he fires.
masuk itu tahu.
Nets leading by 22. Pass to Sharp. MP with a screen on Vucevic. Sharp the pass to MP. Here's Demon. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And here's Smith. On the wing, Dosumu. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding a 22-point lead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second.
Mas otak-atik lagi ano yun eh.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
They've got Powell. Demon's out there with Martin. Then it's Sharp, and it's Highsmith in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Demon. Powell outside. Off target from three-point range. Bulls trail by 20. Jones, the pass to Dosunmu. That one
Nice.
counted. 7 points for Dosunmu.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Sharp against Smith. Pass to Demon. Sharp with a screen on Jones. And then Sharp with the dunk.
That
Making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Powell. Mann comes in for Martin. And MP subbed in for Demon. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Wizards was outstanding. He finished with 67 points, and he was dealing assists all around. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Now here's Williams. Still scoreless. On the wing, man. From the arc. Rebound by Smith. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Herter kicks to Jones. Pass to Smith. Now Jones. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, it's a work in progress from outside the arc. Good to see Jones knocking it down there.
Here's Highsmith. Outside Williams. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. MP against Jones. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. And Brooklyn making a change here. Demon's checked in. Vucevic, he's checked in for the Bulls. And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Their defense
Come on.
points in the quarter. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Ya nggak gitu Sota. Anjay. Sosok aja bicara. Panas.
And now look at the point guards who have been taking matters into their own hands this past month. These are the top scorers at their position. MP is number 1.
Being at the top of that list, I mean, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give his team an offensive jolt whenever they've needed it.
Well, he just fits this team so well. What I like most about him is that he lets the game come naturally. Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
So let's head to the sideline, and we've got some news on Nick Claxton. Allie, how's he doing?
Thanks, guys. I just talked to the Nets head athletic
Siapa
trainer.
sih tuh?
They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. He'll be out for the rest of this game, and it sounds like it'll be a considerable amount of time before he's back in playing shape. Over to you.
And Allie, we thank you for the report.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
Now here's Vucevic, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Using his unique perspective, Vucevic sees the whole floor and finds the open shooter.
An efficient score, Kobe White, effective with or great without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Williams can't
Sudah masuk di sana tuh deh itu.
In the rebound differential, one more reason why they're in control.
Fan showing some terrific range. MP's got 29.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first
Aduh.
quarter, looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one. Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Nets making a switch here. Ronnie's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Josh Giddey's checked in for Trey Jones. Man finds MP. Sharp sets the pick for MP. Sharp, that's good. And the Nets lead by 18.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
Pass to Vucevic. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Aduh.
And stolen by Giddey. One-on-one here.
Dia nggak masuk.
Earlier
Kok
in the game,
bisa?
they had a 25-point lead. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Now, here's MP.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Untung dia tiada dapet ya. Keren.
And here
Gila.
is Giddey. And he gets the bucket. Giddey's got 6.
Well, great job by Giddey staying composed there, refusing to let the physical defense throw him off.
And the basket by MP.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The kick out to Williams. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, one thing this team likes about MP, he's very unselfish. That's a great kicker.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Vucevic to the pass to Herter. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And there's the bucket from MP.
They keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
With 1 on the clock. No good on that one. And so it's MP making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. He's cashed in 9 times from beyond the arc this game. Who knows how many threes he'll wind up with. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
I'm in the game. Satu langkah could be a fair. Kadang api, kadang chaos.
Sepatunya harus Jordan anjir. Gila.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Brooklyn Nets. Vision, teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the center.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming. And the ball is certainly finding the open man.
And right now, let's see who's jostling. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you.
Gue baru ronde quarter kedua sudah
And as we dive into
30
the second half,
poin.
we'll find out if the next two
Aman.
quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You gotta give him credit.
Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things
Kenapa dia
you think will win games.
nggak langsung naik aja? Kan tinggal diantar itu.
That'll never change, but your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
And on the floor for
Oof.
Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Vucevic at the pivot with Williams at the 4. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Herter in at the small 4.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot.
Kenapa Clippers kemarin melawan banget ya?
White the pass to Herter.
Ini tidak ada perlawanan cuk.
Williams a screen on Williams.
3661 gila.
Pocket 6. It's Williams high post.
Bisa itu tidak masuk tuh dah.
By Chicago.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming
Kan
out
field
of
goalnya
the
udah
gate.
ditambah.
Their first 3 shots.
MP deciding where to go with it. Lots of room. Man can't hit. Well, Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Giddey, no one around him. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Bucket is good. Vucevic has got 7 points in the game.
Kan jauh sekali ini.
That's what you want to get.
Apa karena di kandangnya Clippers ya?
A model of consistency stand for
Tapi
many
tadi juga
years,
Knicks
Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic
banget
has
di
been
kandangnya.
scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league, and sort of
Dikasih. Terima kasih.
that have come around.
He has created some terrific
Punten bilang.
himself and really made the most of it.
Now, Giddey. He's got 9. Pass to Herter. Here's Williams. The 19-foot shot doesn't get it to drop for him. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, so are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play.
Itu aja aku masih masuk cuy.
You just want a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie. Chicago calls timeout. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Kobe White.
Gak suruh amat.
Giddey kicks to Herter. No good from outside.
Tuh, 3-poinnya mereka ampas banget.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And a deep three from MP. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Right side, Williams. Pass to Herter.
Jadi mas kok.
Vucevic a screen on Williams. From deep, Herter. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
No one near Herter as he lets it fly. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 5th assist in this one.
Percepatlah, gue mau ubah slidernya. Kurang menantang ini.
Pass to Dosunmu. Unloads.
Tuh, sayang itu tuh tidak masuk begitu.
By the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Aduh, salah orang.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's got 9. Launches it. A rebound by the Nets. Sharp's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, how about
Apa tahu jauh lepas. Jauh.
misses getting the deuce?
Saya mendukung Chicago untuk ini.
Free throw good, Demon.
Ya tahu body kontak.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball.
Kenapa dia tiba-tiba ada di sana dan shoot 3-point tidak masuk? Coba.
Smith sets the pick for White. Pass to Asenge. Shot clock at 5. And Jones has it in the corner. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jones has got 6.
Well, it's only his 2nd 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Nggak usah, nggak mau gue.
MP outside. It'll count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Brooklyn, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And with as many 3-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Jarak semeter gue lagi masuk.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to permit that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And 1 quarter to go in a game.
Kemana passingku? Kemana passing aku?
Also, Demon out there, Sharp out there with Powell, and it's Highsmith in at the 4-man position. So that's the Nets 5. Here's MP. After Chicago, picking good. That's another bucket.
And in terms of first-year players, he is one of the most high-volume scorers in league history. He's now tied for 5th all-time in points scored by a rookie.
Yeah, you just get the sense there is so much more in store for this young talent. The sky is the limit. MP with it. At the crossover. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Jones. The teardrop falls in.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Here's Demon. MP outside. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Smith with a screen on MP.
Masa tidak masuk itu, kasihan.
Couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
On the wing, MP. Pass to Highsmith. Here's Demon.
Gue sudah di sini nih.
From past the arc. And it's Demon missing.
Terus dia ngapain? Dia merintah, anjir. Rocky merintah.
They hold on to this lead.
Kocak.
12 so far.
I know Jones would love to score like this every night. He always has that intensity to his game.
Vucevic checked in for a Okoro. Nets leading by 22. Pass to Demon.
Ranking 7959. Greget.
Offline with his three.
Well, the
Defense.
catches a break there.
Defense.
You expect him to make those.
Here's White. His three-pointers off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
Terus ngapain?
Demon. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box
Apa sih?
and maybe should,
Nomor 8 nih merintah, nggak jelas, Cuk.
they're a big part of the game.
Kocak.
Question. I mean, the art of
Sudah 5 detik terakhir masih mau rotasi ya.
appreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen
Ranking
assist on a made bucket is, I'm
7959.
fine with that.
Miss.
Here's Highsmith. Good, and it's MP picking up the
Nice, where he from, bro?
Highsmith
Hong
got his
Jin.
first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Vucevic kicks to White. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Jones for 3. It doesn't go for him.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Back to Powell.
Where I must basket.
Pass to Highsmith. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Demon. Another 3 for Brooklyn.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire.
Main santai aja lah.
Yeah, it's always a little risky
Nggak bakal
to lean
kejar
this
juga.
hard on the three-point shot. But when you're
Jauh
not
banget, coy.
down, you might as well keep riding it.
15 bola coba. Ambil lah. Terserah kau lah.
Soft defense there.
Pass to Highsmith. Trains the three-pointer.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And stolen by MP. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. And guys, what do you
I
think
have
about
a
the hustle
space.
stats for the Nets?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and
Hmm?
it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on
Jangan panik lah, bro. Don't panic.
the entire game.
So for the Bulls, Williams, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Kevin Huerter comes in for Dosunmu. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Jones. And here is MP to the paint. Here's Coney, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls to stop the run. Huerter on the wing. And again, Chicago. No good.
Poin kosong gitu masa nggak masuk. Ya sebodoh-bodohnya orang. Nggak sering kali lah juga masuk. Nggak masuk.
Another one.
I can't believe I'm saying this. He's now second in 60-point games all time.
Tapping into his full arsenal. Night in and night out. Pass to Huerter. To the inside. Giddey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by Giddey. You love to see it.
Giddey against MP. Here's Demon. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
The Bulls have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Now White, beyond the arc, drains it from beyond the arc.
And one team is just completely outclassing the
Padahal
other.
ini sudah
It's
10 menit,
merited
dia nggak bisa
performance,
nyetak.
and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Giddy. Williams has a screen for White. And it's off from three-point range. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Nailed from three-point land.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home
Sudah lah.
feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked
Masih nyerang dia, Cuk. Sudahlah, Cuk. 14 detik terakhir ini sudah. Easy, mate.
Now here's MP. From deep three-point territory. Drops it in. And so it's Brooklyn East
Masuk dia.
grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd so pumped up.
Now let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
A scoring bonanza tonight in the win. MP, as you're passing 40, 50, 60 points, are you feeling the excitement building in the arena?
You notice it, but I'm at work. You know, there's a million things to keep track of. Defensive assignments, switches, how you're gonna handle this, attack that. I know we make it look easy, but it's not. This is a real high wire act, and if you don't keep your eyes on the prize, you're gonna fall.
We appreciate you, MP.
Thank you.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll
Pasien
see you
shooter
next
3
time.
point. Masa diganggu sedikit hilang konsentrasinya. Bukan lagi dalam keadaan kosong, masa nggak masuk. Atur dulu lah. Nggak masuk akal aja. Atau yang di setting my career ya, yang belum ke setting ya. Pantesan ini nggak bisa diganti. Control home items dulu. Nggak bisa diubah itu ya, biar dia custom gitu. Kita harus di save dulu. Pantesan gampang banget anjir. Nggak bisa custom nih dia. Jadi tidak menyenangkan, coba. Setting, dia cuma ada pro, besar, FM. Coba kita cari. Bisa nggak ya? Mau cobain ya? Ini base of skill. Let's go. Who next? Pasulnya super kayak sudah. Apa-apa.
The Nets take it on the Pacers. Every NBA season has its ups and downs through the year, Clark. Must be hard to stay focused through all that.
Yeah, you're speaking the truth there because, one, the external factors are ever present. Noise from the outside. But also, you're in your own head more than anybody else. So being able to stay focused is critically important. And it's a mental discipline, and it's something that players have to work at.
And now Indiana's starting group. On the wings, Neesmith and Matherin. Jarris Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Halliburton on the wing. Over MP. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Jacks up a three. That shot off. Siakam with the defensive effort. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting
Tidak
him
masuk
do
itu.
what he wants is the game plan here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. On the wing, Matherin. Stolen by Sharp. MP outside. Pass to Williams. Thomas outside. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Sharp passes to MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
And 0 for 4 starts. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
And so the timeout by Jordy Fernandez here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Nets have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's the three. Gets the three to fall.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Siakam looking it over. Clock at 6. Halliburton finds Siakam. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Screen by MP. Here's Thomas for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Well, there's no question. Thomas has the green light from out there.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Let's go to the 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Halliburton's got 5 points.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pacers trail by 4. Now here's Walker. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact and he dishes it out.
Williams passes to MP. And there's the screen. Back to Sharp. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Halliburton's shot is good.
Clearly, Halliburton is hunting his shots. He's not picky and knows exactly how to adjust on the mid-range jump shot.
From deep, MP. Rebounded by Halliburton. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Walker passes to Siakam, and then Siakam with the jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Itu nggak bisa sih gua.
MP with it. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Fires the 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Here's Matherin. To the middle. No good that time. Good D by Sharp.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
And he gets that one.
Oh, wow. How about the handles from MP? I mean, that's just a beautiful play.
Pass to Walker. Here's Matherin. Rebound Brooklyn. The Pacers beat them last time when these two met in Indianapolis.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. For Brooklyn, Highsmith, he's checked in for Clowney. Dimon comes in for Williams. Huff, the pass to McConnell. Toppin outside. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Nembhard for 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 7. One thing about Andrew Nembhard, you appreciate the passion he plays with, Bud.
Yeah, I love his toughness. I mean, he just is unflappable. He's persistent at the defensive end, plays at his own pace, unafraid of the big moments, makes big plays and shots. I mean, you can see and feel his fire, even though he's not overly demonstrative in how he does what he does.
McConnell against MP. McConnell passes to Nembhard. 5 on the clock. And Indiana misses again. The Nets have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. A minute 15 left in the first quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put it...
Oi.
So the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
On the court for the Pacers, they've got Halliburton topping out there with Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's McConnell in at point guard. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He picked up 66 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Nice work, Hallie. Thank you. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Screen by MP. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Nembhard.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
McConnell passes to Nembhard. Buries it from 3. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
No hesitation from Nembhard at all, and with good reason. He was on his spot and ready to let it go.
And here's MP from outside. Drops in the 3. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Here's Halliburton. Thomas with the defensive effort. Well, the Nets shooting pretty well at 45%. Shoots over Halliburton, and there's another one for Brooklyn.
Well, for Cam Thomas, the mid-range is almost an extension of the layup.
Thomas against Halliburton. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
To the paint. And the ball
Aduh.
goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
And Indiana with some changes. Walker, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nembhard. And it's Neesmith in for McConnell. On the wing, Mathurin. Williams defending. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Pass to Williams. Sharp, a screen on Mathurin. Walker with a steal. Halliburton for 3. Brooklyn with the board.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast.
Masa tidak masuk itu?
Down and wait for good shots.
Harus timing banget.
Halliburton finishes down low.
Hey, they're just around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
MP, a screen on Mathurin. Williams passes to MP. They get it again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
Halliburton for 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The crossover. The kick out to Williams. From deep, MP. Here's the second effort. From behind the arc.
Nggak masuk. Cuk. Apa-apaan tuh?
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Mathurin. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Mathurin's got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Down low, it's tipped. MP outside. Williams from long range. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close.
Sulit. Indikatornya parah banget.
And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
They're playing with the team-first attitude, making that extra pass. Shaq, that could have been you.
Oh, you need to check your receipts, sir.
And since we have a chance, thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Indiana's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. They've got MP. He's out there with Cam Thomas. Sharp out there with Zaire Williams. And it's Clowney in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Halliburton. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Halliburton's got 13 now.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
From deep, MP. Oh, MP showing the big range.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Pass to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Takes the 3. Counted from distance. Give him 8.
I guess Mathurin took a little exception to seeing that last 3 go down, so he was looking for the payback.
MP looking around. Pass to Clowney.
English.
MP outside. There's the triple. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or 2 to make his mark.
And you know, BA, he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game at both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end.
It's good on the putback. And now a 6-point Indiana lead.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Puts up a 3.
Kok tiba-tiba begitu sih?
He's trying to get
Waduh.
into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Neesmith passes to Halliburton. The 3. The rebound by MP. Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I take it ahead. I'm just
Happened
playing
with
with the
Matthew.
flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play. Back to you, Brian.
He spreads it around. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Siakam against Sharp. 3-pointer, Halliburton. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 5 assists in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
Great positioning on the putback. Sharp's got 12 points.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
And here in the back half of February, the power rankings tell a pretty complete story of the season so far. You look at the Thunder, they've fallen down to the 3rd spot and are hoping to turn things back around.
When I look at the Nets, they've been on a roll, victorious in their last 5 outings, really showing up their #1 seed status.
Gimana caranya ya?
Action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. MP against Halliburton. MP, the pass to Thomas. Back to MP. Sharp, a screen on Halliburton. Here's MP.
Tidak ada hijaunya.
And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Siakam outside. Pass to Matherin. Inside. The kick out to Walker. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by
Masa
Neesmith.
begitu indikatornya? Wah, nggak masuk
Trying to
akal
shoot
lah.
his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
A true marksman from behind the arc, Halliburton has that light always on green.
Demon, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Pacers also making a change. Nimhart, he's checked in for
Nggak
Neesmith.
bisa.
And here's MP from outside. Offensive board. Sharp. And he battles for the ball. Gets his second chance bucket. 14 points for him.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Outside Matherin. To the inside. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
Halliburton going off like this is fun to watch. He's really been engaged offensively.
MP up top. Defended by Halliburton. MP, a screen on Halliburton. Pass to MP. The 3-ball. Another shot. And the play by Sharp as he finishes it off for 2. Sharp's got 16 points now.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating.
Usur saja Gasan.
He's
Kita
lifting up
maju
his
wih.
team with his
Passing
offensive
Gasan.
output. What
Emang
a big
disengaja
time
kalah.
Here's Clowney. Walker covering. Sharp, a screen on Matherin. To the paint. Pass to Halliburton. Nimhart outside. Back to Halliburton. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
MP no good.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
Matherin finds Siakam. Back to Matherin. Over Sharp. The bank shot, no good. Here's Dimon. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Clowney. Williams looking around. They set the pick. And the Nets miss again. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
And it's important Matherin keeps hitting these shots because it'll only help build his confidence.
So Brooklyn. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. From deep, MP.
Itu masuk harusnya, bos.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. They've got Andrew Nembhard. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Toppin in a center position. Pass to Thomas. Here's Nembhard. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
With that little quick burst, it's really tough to slow Andrew Nembhard down there.
And here's MP from outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Highsmith. Launches a three. And the three-pointer goes. Highsmith's got his first 3 points of the game.
A good sign for them is the work they've done on the offensive glass this half.
Halliburton. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Pick works well there.
15
Nicker.
terus dipaksakan.
Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Here's Siakam. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got his 4th assist with that last one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pacers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers? Taking advantage when given the extra opportunity. The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this.
Sulit banget. Masa ini nggak bisa diatur sih? Cuma ini yang bisa diatur.
40% career, low volume.
Oh. Nggak bisa diterapkan di ini. Email karir. Bisa coy.
About game time, bring the pain time.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. We've got Zach Edey. Demons out there with Edgecombe. Then there's Reza Shea. On offense, here's Team World. That's to Demon. Here's Ricochet. Carries it from three-point range. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the three-pointer by MP, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now USA with it.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
The NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
So it's USA now, following the bucket by Team World. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for USA.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Ini bukannya temanku ya? Iya lagi.
From outside the arc, and Ware pulls it down. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Here's Edie. Here's Edgecombe. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Castle finds MP. For the three. Rebound by Team World.
Oh.
Could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Edgecombe. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
And guys, I tell you what, they are getting after it on both ends here tonight. This game isn't all about offense this year.
Yeah, it's really been a competitive contest. It's not just a show. These teams are getting after it.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the three-point attempt by MP. The three. Here's Edie. It's good.
And that's a great play.
Kenapa shooting kejadian?
I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Ware. Still yet to score. USA with another miss.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
And it's Ricochet missing.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
USA moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three from MP.
Not get in. What?
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the three-pointer by MP.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
guys. I hope we get to see a few more of those.
What the?
Definitely got a shoot first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the three-point attempt by MP. Over flag. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 6th rebound on the night. Flag sets a screen for MP. Pass to Flag. Kicks it out to MP. There's the triple. Drops in the tray. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. MP really making a difference here.
They are getting cooked by...
Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is.
Makin.
It's the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points, considering how close this game is.
They've got Keyshawn George. Fears is out there with MP. Then it's Castle. And it's Queen, and at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Team World, we've got Zachary Rizachet. Demon's out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Eve Misi. And it's Salon in at the 4 slot. And for USA, they've got MP. Keyshawn George is out there with Stephon Castle. Then it's Fears. And it's Queen, and at the 5 down low. Now Edgecombe. He has yet to score. Back to Castle. And that one is hammered home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Hits the three-point bomb.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely, just deadly from deep so far.
After Rizachet. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. Pass to Salon. Here's Rizachet. He's got 5. They double him with MP, and it's good for 2. Nisi's got 6 here in this quarter.
And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
Khalil Ware's checked in for USA. MP drills the 3.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Good ball movement here by Team World. Pass to Demon. Back to Rizachet. No good on the triple.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
MP passes to Queen. Back to MP. For 3. Another 3 for USA.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Rizachet with it. Fires from deep.
Apa sih?
And Ware pulls it down.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
MP deciding where to go with it.
Give MP credit. He's always looking to keep his teammates involved.
Now Edgecombe. Still without a basket. Inside to end the run, and Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. On the wing, George. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Now it's a 7-point USA lead.
Yang putih. Ini lagi All-Star Rising Star ini.
To check in with his team and regroup.
By the way, halo Zidane. Selamat bergabung.
And USA making a change here. Flag is checked in. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Team World. Team World trails by 7. Here's Demon. To the wing on the left. Edgecombe with it. It's good from long range.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by USA?
It's
Wide open look for MP. Another 3 for USA.
jangan buat
And that's back to
aku terbuka dong.
he just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Edey. He's defended by Ware.
Masuk.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for USA.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
Pass to Edey. Here's Demon. Hands it from downtown. Demon's got 7.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
The 3 from MP. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
As his career unfolds, I mean, MP's ability to get to the line will be huge.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Demon. Now Rizachet. Castle covering. That's tipped. They retain possession.
Masuk.
Shot goes down.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean...
Ini Rocky semua ya.
And so it's MP making things happen for
Ini
you.
jelek.
He's cashed in 9 times from beyond the arc this game. Who knows how many threes he'll wind up with. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast too. What a terrific event this has been.
On the floor for Chris Finch as we get
Siapa
into
itu?
the second half. Demon's out there with Edgecombe. And then there's Zachary Rizachet. Then there's Edie. Now Castle to the middle. Kicks it out to MP. Again, USA.
MP squeezing all the juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Pass to Rizachet. To the right side. Here's Edgecombe. That three off the mark. USA leading by 7. MP right side. Now where? And here is MP. He's got 34. Fires the three. Rebound by Team World. Edie's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Apa sih?
Pass to Demon. And he banks in the layup. Demon's got 9.
And defensively,
Ayo kita bikin jarak sekarang.
every time the ball
Oops.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the
Oops.
aggressiveness.
Sup.
If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the basket by MP.
Kok bajuku jelek banget ya? Kuning putih. Ini kenapa nggak dikasih biru sih? Stopping itu.
Good ball movement here by Team World. Here's Rizachet. 8 points for him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Pass to Flag. Back to MP. Another three for USA.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Here's Edie. He's defended by Ware. Back to Edie. Here's Demon. Shot clock at 6. He can't get it to go. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. In the corner, it's Flag. Castle with it. Here's Queen. Off to
Aduh.
from outside.
Banjir di kiri kita jadi.
Here's Demon. Covered by MP. Team World with another miss. USA leading by 11. Pass to Ware. The three from MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 43 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Rizachet. Here's Demon. He's got 9. And it's
Masih mau.
And they get it back. Now Edgecombe. To end the drought. Demon, that's good. Demon's got 5 points now this quarter.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And here's MP for 3. Edie with the rebound. Edie's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Yeah, if you give Rizachet a chance at the rim, he's gonna make you pay.
Fears he's checked in for USA. And a change for Team World. Larson's checked in. Now Fears. Nothing on the board. Right through contact. MP.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Rizachet with it. Pass to Edie. Here's Demon. He's got 12. Here's Rizachet. Over to the left wing. Larson, no good. Now, here's MP. Defense is right there. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Team World trails by 12. Pass to Larson. Now Edie. He's defended by Ware. In the corner, it's flag. They set the screen. MP finds Ware. And here is MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 48.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Demon. Back to Rizachet. And they get it. And he sinks the layup. Rizachet's got 8 points in the quarter. USA leading by 13. And the foul called on MP.
Loh, kok saya yang foul? Sekarang bawa bola, bos.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And USA making a change here. George is checked in. And a change for Team World. Salon's checked in. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Team World making some changes. Eve Misi comes in for...
Udah pasang aja.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. MP dishes to George. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Sorber. Now MP. USA moving the ball around. Clock is at 3. From outside off the mark. Fears is out there with MP.
Kenapa kayak bisa kepencet X ya?
Then there's Bailey.
Padahal sudah hijau itu.
In at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Edgecombe. Back to Rizachet. Over Bailey. Here's Demon. Pass to Rizachet. 5 to shoot. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
MP, that's for 2. And he hits the jump shot. MP's got 50 points.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Edie with a screen for Edgecombe. Misses the 3. Now USA with it. Pass to Fear. Back to MP. It's stolen.
Apa sih? Itu teman di kiri banyak.
Here's Demon. 13 feet away. And he hits the jumper for 2.
And this kid, Rizachet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up
Nggak mau ah.
to the open man.
Cuma.
MP right side. Pass to Sorber. Back to MP. 4 on the shot clock. George sets a screen for MP. No good on the 3.
You wonder where was the defense.
Kenapa nggak ada hijaunya?
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
Here's Demon. Covered by MP. Rizachet with it. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Demon. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
MP right side. Rebound by Team World. Pass to Edgecombe. And stolen by MP. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen.
Siapa di sana mau dipassing? Pada diem, Cuk.
To the inside. Sorber with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Rizachet. Drills the three-pointer. Here's MP. Fires for three. No good on the shot. Inside. Here's Edgecombe. It's an 18-point game. MP hits it from three-point range. MP's got 56 points in the game.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
So no problem for USA as they get the win.
Gue nggak baca sih objektifnya, cepat banget hilang. Post control ini buat apa ya? Speed. Nggak, ini untuk apa sebenarnya? Three point contest, coy. Ini pertama kalinya. Let's go.
Let's go.
Dua tidak masuk. Aduh. Loh, poin. Waduh. Anjay. Lawan lah itu. Anjir, masuk. Bersih. Anjir, masuk semua. Gak ada yang gak masuk. Kocak. Wah, bersih sih. Bersih, cuk. Gua paling bodoh pada nanti. 24 ya. Ayolah. Masa gua yang paling bodoh sih? Dua-dua juga. Gue dikasih pertama sih. Eh, 19. Kocak lu. Segitu.
He about to tear the roof off.
Terus nge-skip itu gimana? Gak mungkin dong. Bener misi apa? Lu ya masuk Astar gitu? Enggak kan? Ih masuk gua. Anjay.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
Yo,
It's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. SGA's out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Durant. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
MP against SGA.
Ngapain bos?
Back to MP. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Ngapain dia?
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Kevin?
Allie, thank you so much. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell.
Wah, kasar WMB.
Gilgeous-Alexander buries the 20-footer.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Now Durant, following the three-point attempt by MP.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
On the wing, MP.
Terus saya ngapain?
SGA defending. Crosses over. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And both free throws good for MP.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Doncic with the bucket.
Well, the All-Star game deep is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
On the wing, Giannis. Brown outside. Good ball movement here by the East. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Persen ini habis 3 point deh. Maksa sih.
SGA passes to Durant. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. Again, the West All-Star.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's field.
Buset, di sana gila rosternya.
Great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
MP's shot is good.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives.
Kita di sini yang aku tahu cuma
Taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here
kumbo.
Here's Wembanyama, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. MP against SGA. Back to town.
Aduh.
Jokic with the steal.
I thought this gonna work. What's this?
Outside for SGA. Here's Here's the three. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Gilgeous Alexander's got 5 points so far.
This is why SGA is a
assist eh.
of his offense because of that ability to score.
MP dishes to Towns.
Kenapa nggak langsung naik, bos? Punten.
Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by
Kenapa kamu nunggu?
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from
Aduh,
mid-range there.
salah lagi gua.
Jokic passes to Doncic. Here's Jokic.
Ooh!
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Here's Doncic. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Towns. Doncic has gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Count that bucket. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Tatum, he's checked in for the East. Jalen Brunson comes in for MP. Then for the West All-Stars, Kawhi Leonard comes in for Jokic. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Kevin Durant. Doncic outside. Brunson against SGA. Makes it off the glass. Gilgeous Alexander's got his third basket.
Kurang nggak masuk asar gitu ceritanya.
Outside, Towns.
Waktu itu stepnya terbuka.
Fires one. Off target with his three.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
SGA passes to Doncic. Over Mitchell, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Doncic has got 5 points so far. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Towns with the stick.
Ada. Dia musuh.
Adebayo is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Jaylen Brown comes in for Antetokounmpo. Kay Cunningham's checked in for Mitchell. And MP subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The West also making some changes. Jokic has checked in for Wembanyama. Durant comes in for Luka Doncic.
Ini dia.
Stephen Curry is
Desa pembersih. 3 point anjay.
West All-Stars. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Edwards is out there with Curry. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And here is KD following the 3-pointer by MP. 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Cunningham with some nice D. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Kok begitu sih?
Brown finds
Sorry Corey, in front of you.
good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 7. Back to Curry. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Cunningham kicks to Tatum. MP, that's for 2. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Curry. And stolen by MP. Brown against Durant. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brown, no good. Brown's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Durant drives in. No good from the low block. And here are the East All-Stars. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Outside Tatum. Adebayo with a screen for Tatum. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Ini last game lah, last star ya. Capek aja.
Giannis, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Jaylen Brown. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Jokic. Chet Holmgren comes in for Leonard. Doncic is checked in for Edwards. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Curry.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Now, here's Tatum. He's got 9. On the wing, MP. The three-pointer, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. And Antetokounmpo. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Holmgren. And stolen by MP. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down. That is impressive.
Outside for Durant. The West again cannot hit. And here's the East. They're on a 14-4 run right now. MP passes to Tatum. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Doncic. Over MP. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. T.
As his career unfolds, I mean, MP's ability to get to the line will be huge.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the East All-Stars?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Pascal Siakam comes in for Tatum. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Shoots. The West again cannot hit.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And the East with some changes. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The West also making some changes. Jokic comes in for Anthony Davis. And Victor Wembanyama has subbed in for Chet Holmgren. Shea takes the hit and still gets it to go.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
A 3 from MP. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. 34 seconds left in the first half. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The kick out to Brown. Takes a three. West All-Stars with the rebound.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Doncic with it. He's got 8. A three-pointer off the mark. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The East All-Stars up on top. They lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
They've got Donovan Mitchell. Antetokounmpo out there with Brown. Then it's MP. And it's Towns. And at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
And here's MP for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got 4 assists in the game. Brown feeling out a bit. MP, that's for 2. And the wing jumper off.
Tidak mampu.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Pass to Wembanyama. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Again, the West All-Star.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Looking to end the run. Another miss by MP.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. The 3. Doncic, no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
The kick out to Brown. The 3 from MP. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now, here's SGA. He's got 9. SGA is screen on Mitchell. Wembanyama, no good. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Antetokounmpo, shot's good.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that because this is what happens.
Jokic sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside is Jokic territory.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From deep, Jokic. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Brown finds MP. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for MP. There's Giannis taking flight.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
SGA passes to Durant. Here's Wembanyama. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
MP, no good.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
That's good from Wembanyama on the assist. from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
MP, no good.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Wembanyama, a screen on Mitchell. The three for Doncic.
Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
Pass to Towns. Back to MP. Fires the three. And it's Brown missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Wembanyama passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over MP. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Lewatan, bos.
Giannis kicks to MP. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for MP. And another
Nggak masuk itu.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Durant finds SGA. And it's the East with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to
Santai,
be
Wemby.
And a chance to catch up on
Kumbu.
numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night.
You know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Edwards puts in the three.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Adebayo passes to MP. Adebayo kicks to Tatum. And here's MP for 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one. High post shot.
Nice.
Connects with the jumper. Edwards got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
And we wrap up the 3rd and looking to be an exciting 4th quarter. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back.
Itu keren.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Well, we're back in a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
On the court for the West All-Stars, Chet Holmgren out there, Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's
78-78.
And it's Durant in at the 3.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Edwards with it. Now defended by Cunningham. The wide open look for Durant. Off target with his 3. Giannis kicks to MP. Launches from deep.
Sorry, Doncic.
And the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Doncic looking it over. Doncic
Anjay.
it from way outside.
And you can just see his
Dibalas.
confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Cunningham finds MP. Adebayo with a screen on Doncic. MP passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Back to Doncic. Doncic going to work.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Adebayo against Leonard. Pass to Edwards. Over Cunningham. Again, the West All-Star.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Leonard against Antetokounmpo. MP outside. Here's the lob at Antetokounmpo.
Aduh, nggak masuk.
And that
Payah.
was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
A tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off.
Masa itu nggak masuk tadi dangnya.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A big group substitution here for the East. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Adebayo. Pascal Siakam comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Tatum. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Cade Cunningham. The West also making some changes. Jokic has checked in for Holmgren. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Leonard. And Gilgeous Alexander is subbed in for Doncic.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
We see some high fly.
Kalah kita 98-92. Payah kali. PR ini.
The three from MP. Good, and as this goes to town. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning it.
The West leading by 3. Doncic bounce pass. And here's KD for 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Antetokounmpo passes to MP. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 38 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Antetokounmpo with the rebound. Now the East All-Stars with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. MP buries the...
On fire.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And Greg, barring something unforeseen, I mean, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
Wembanyama getting it done inside.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
A deep 3. And good. From way outside, it's in.
All this kid cares about is winning. Big bucket from MP.
SGA. Oh, Gilgeous Alexander slams it down.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young.
Oh.
It's good.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
Antetokounmpo.
Free throw, no good.
Tidak masuk free throw-nya.
You know what's really scary is that Giannis feels like
Wih, ketinggian ini buat saya. Ya masuk lah.
he does the work to get better.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the East All-Star. 4-point game. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. Jokic with the steal. inside SGA. Now Durant. Now Wembanyama. The three is off.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Now MP.
Salah.
Towns sets the pick for MP. Here's Mitchell for three. Jokic with the rebound. Durant fires, and down goes the three.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession. You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
Orang kasi di mana? Ternyata di belakang sana.
Tries it from 19. Connects on the jam.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. No doubt he is
107, 110. Anjay, beda satu bola 3 point.
ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle.
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Doncic can't tie it up as that one goes astray. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Nggak masuk anjay.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker.
Jelek sekali terpunya Antetokounmpo ini. Antetokounmpo.
He's able to hit the second one.
Gila,
That
kayak
gives
masuk
them a
aja.
4-point cushion. Here's SGA. Here is Wembanyama. A putback. Good.
I think it's what every youth coach says at least sometimes. Follow your shot. And that's why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Making all of those, putting this game in the refrigerator.
Tamat lah.
The East All-Stars taking the W in a close one.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For
Anjay, dapat penghargaan cuy.
Harlan, we'll see you again next time.
Gue bangga sama diri gue. Di mana? Gua pakai sepatu gua. Wih, ini bekal. Oh. Nah, work. Tapi lenganku tuh kepanjangan anjir. Gak bisa dikasih pendek gitu. Oke guys, thank you for watching. Udah lelah mainnya. Kita akan kembali nanti malam lagi sekitaran jam 9. Jangan lupa nonton ya. Bye.